Okay. Whoops. Okay. So we are going to be. Let me get this open for y'all right now. Okay. So today we are going to be looking at some of the. We're going to be hanging out in the sketchbook, but we're going to be looking at the artwork of Tsubaki Horenzo. I'm not quite sure exactly how to say their name, but I think we're going to be doing this for a couple of days. There are some artists on Instagram who I follow. They don't really necessarily have a bunch of followers. It's not like the Sam draws or the Ross draws and stuff. But there are artists here who don't have a lot of following who have like crazy fucking good artwork, and we're gonna be going through their Instagram, and just kind of studying some of their work. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. But before we get started, I invite everybody to join in on the Discord. I dropped a link to the Discord into the chat right now. If you cannot see that, head on over to the description box below, and it'll have a link to the Discord. And I encourage everybody to join. It's an art Discord. We built a really cool community on there. It's a place where you could share your works in progress, share links to your art social medias. If you have art questions, we have a critique section there. Yeah, it's just a really fun time. Places to share pictures of your dogs. Anyway, so this artist is really good, and this is going to be a fun one. All right. I find the artists that I gravitate towards most are the ones that are really good at character design because, whoops, sorry. Sorry about that. Are the artists who are really good at character design, and because you guys know I'm not good at it. This is too thick. Pepper, go lay down. It's like my dogs can sense when I'm gonna live stream. Like, they know when we're gonna stream because like they never bother me. Never ever bother me. Like, I'm not gonna say never, but like they'll be asleep for like 2 hours, not move a muscle. I start the stream, all of a sudden they want to go outside, they want to go do stuff. I think it's because I start talking. Go lay down. Go lay down. Okay, I think I gotta take the dog out. Damn it. One of these days I'll be able to just draw uninterrupted. But part of being domesticated, that's part of the problem right there, right? Alright guys, give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We are back. Okay. I just have to take the dog out real quick. So much shit going on here. Overpower, what's going on? Chilling? Yeah. Yeah, I've been working on client work all day. Prepping for MegaCon, yeah? Yeah, next week, right? Next weekend? Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting out. I'm supposed to have Kauai Con that weekend, in Hawaii, you know. But you know, duties here at home call. It's all good. I got into in California they have the Cherry Blossom Festival, which is a huge event in Japantown in San Francisco, and I got approved for a table there. Dude, I make like Fanime level money at that show, at that Cherry Blossom Festival. Yo, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm so worn out all the time, man. Cat, what's up? Thank you for that raid. Yeah. Tonight I'm actually if you see the title of the video, there's actually quite a few artists who I follow on Instagram, whose artwork I actually really like, and I think for the next couple of streams we'll just be hang out in the sketchbook and do some 1-for-1 copies of their work and try and study it a little bit, see what we can pick up from 1-for-1ing their artwork. What were you working on tonight? Yeah, so the name of this artist who we're referencing right now on Instagram, their name is in the title of the video right now. I think they have like 8,000 followers, so not a huge following, but their artwork is really fucking good. It's very appealing. The character design in it is really good. You're journaling. How's your month been? You want to break your record so bad? You need to find the big cons. You going to MegaCon? What the fuck? Going to MegaCon? What are you talking about? I actually got accepted to the Florida SuperCon as well, 4th of July weekend. But I have an anime expo that weekend, so I can't go. And I don't have any more soldiers to send out. Like all the people who I could have potentially sent out to cons, they've all kind of moved on with their life. Like they have like wives and shit now. They're like grown ass people. I can't send my soldiers out anymore. So not like I ever did. I might have sent. I think I've only done one convention where I sent somebody but I wasn't there. Otherwise, I've always used them to like help me. I don't think I've only done that one time, I think, where I sent like a pure 100% proxy. And that was somebody who like knew my stuff back and forth, front and back rather. And yeah, he can't do them anymore, so. Yeah, man. I mean, it would have been awesome to do Florida SuperCon, Denver, and AX in the same weekend. Come home with like fucking... I mean, they're each 10K shows, right? So you're gonna walk home with like at least 30K in one weekend. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. I mean, gross. That's that kind of shit that, you know, that's that kind of shit that I need to be doing. But alas, I've lost all my manpower. Yeah, so this artist uses a lot of contour lines, which I really like. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I thought... Oh, okay, so this is your first time doing like a really big con, right? Do you find your numbers are different? I mean, how do I phrase this? Do you find that you consistently do better at a particular kind of show? Like for me, it's 100% consistently better at anime shows for me, which is why I always do anime shows over a comic show if the option is there. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever done 5 digits at a comic book convention. Shit, now that I think about it, I think I've only ever done it at anime shows. What? I already took you outside. Go lay down. Comic cons are hit and miss. Yeah. I find the crowds that go to comic book conventions are a little less consistent. Like you go to an anime con, it's always just a bunch of fucking weebs, right? You could rely on the fact that you're gonna run into a bunch of weebs. Comic book conventions, not so much. You could run into families. There could be really big guests, which are gonna use up all the attendees' time and money, you know, to go get like photo ops with them or autographs. So that's a big chunk of their money gone. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pinpoint what comic book fans want, right? I feel like here's my theory on that, because you know, nerdy shit like comic books and comic book movies, more specifically, are very mainstream, right? So people who have never read a manga or a comic, or who have nothing invested in that stuff, they'll go to a comic book convention just to try it out, right? But I feel like a regular person is not gonna be at an anime con. You know what I mean? Like a layman. So these comic book conventions, they always have like, we have 70,000 attendees. I'm like, yeah, but like, how many of them are actually fans of this stuff, you know? Anyway, I guess in short, my theory is that anime weebs are much more harder core about their fandoms than casual comic book nerds. Exo, what's up? Comic cons are weird, like, oh, like what fandoms are you supposed to cater to? I think you could take, because anime, hear me out. Fucking everybody watches anime. Everybody watches anime now. All these kids watch anime too. You bring anime stuff to a comic book convention, it'll still sell. You bring comic book stuff to an anime convention, won't do it. I don't think it goes the other way around. So in my opinion, if you bring your anime stuff to a comic book convention, your demographic is still there. Versus you take that Batman Harley Quinn over to fucking like Weeb Con. It's not gonna do as well. So the fact that you have anime stuff, I think you'll be all right. Especially you have like Chainsaw Man stuff. You get them kids. Get the kids to spend their parents' money. Oh, you got it finally? Oh, thank God. Well, I'm glad the prince got to you. Sometimes it takes a while. Next thing, Chainsaw Man, you're currently drawing Chainsaw Shark. Hopefully it will be done soon. Need to finish rendering. Yo, how's the wife doing? She's doing as well as one can be doing in her situation. She's still in bed. So I'm still taking care of her. And all that, you know. But you know, it is what it is. She is actually getting better. Her appetite's finally coming back. We actually had a doctor's appointment today. It's our first one in like 2 weeks. You know, you guys remember when we were going like daily for radiation? Yeah, I do not miss that shit. Anyway, we had an appointment today. Damn, she's down like 35 pounds, man. It's tough. Like, comment, subscribe so I could buy more Inshore for my wife. Yeah. We've kind of done everything humanly possible at this point. You know, despite the fucking racks that we've piled up, but yeah, we've done everything that's medically possible. So we just gotta wait and see. I can't remember the exact date when we go back for like the MRI to check to make sure everything's, you know, gone. It's still a few months away, so. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, y'all joining me on the streams, letting me vent. Helps a lot, so I appreciate y'all. Y'all should be kind of happy for me in a different set of news. Something really cool happened. NDA. So can't really get into it, but just know that something really cool happened. And think in a couple months I'll be able to share it with y'all, and it's gonna be fucking cool. It's a project I'm like super excited about, so yeah. It'll be really cool. In a couple months we'll have a whole live stream and stuff for it, but oh, I also got accepted to here in Cal. We brought this up a couple minutes ago, but I think some of you have just rolled in. We were talking about conventions earlier. I got accepted to in San Francisco, California. In April, they have this event called the Cherry Blossom Festival. Just like so many Asians, right? My people. Huge event in Japantown. But my buddy runs a artist alley. They hold like an artist alley at the Japantown Mall in San Francisco once a month. But whenever they have big events like the Cherry Blossom Festival that bring in just a shit ton of foot traffic, the tables for his artist alley tend to sell out really quick. But I was able to get a spot. I got approved for a spot there, and that's gonna be really fucking cool. I used to do a convention that was at a shopping mall, and you would do surprisingly well at that kind of event when the attendees don't have to pay to get in. Hey, thanks for that like. Yo, I finally got to use my light box. Don't know what a light box is? Yeah, I've had a light box for like fucking like 2 or 3 years, and I've never, I swear to God, never used it. But when I got this project, I was just like, oh man, this is a lot of detail to erase. And I was just like, wait a minute. Popped out the light box. I was like, oh, this thing is amazing. Did anyone here use a light box? I feel like such a noob. Like I should have been using this thing for years, like the whole time. It's just been sitting under my desk. Like It's legit like under this desk. Like every live stream we've had for like the past year and a half, it's been right under the table. Yeah, they have all that cash because they don't have to pay. And there's a lot of impulse buying because they're already at the mall, so they're there to spend money, right? But then they don't have to pay to get in. They don't have to be all selective and shit. They can just be like, oh, that's cool, let me get that. It's just like when you walk by one of those street artists, you know, who would do the spray paint of like the galaxy or whatever the fuck. People just buy it, just impulse buy it. No hate to those people. I appreciate the hustle, but what they what they do is it's a practice performance. It's the same pieces every day over and over and over, right? Not saying it's easy, but it is what it is, right? I had this weird fucking pet peeve, right? Every swear to God, because they have a lot of them in Vegas, and I swear to fucking God, every time we go to Vegas, right? If I'm with my family or I'm with some of my non-artist friends and we're just walking around, we could be sober, we could be lit. I could be with a it doesn't matter. We walk by one of those, we stare at it for like 30 seconds while they do their performance. And then they always lean over. Hey man, can you do that? And I'm like, bitch, I'm not a spray paint. Like, they want me to use stencils and like a bucket to spray paint like the universe. Yeah, I could probably do that. You give me like a day. Anyway, that's like a pet peeve of mine. Every time we walk by one of those, I know 100% they're gonna ask me, hey man, think you can do that? Like I see them on the street and I'm just like, I'm gonna walk on the other side of the road. I want to deal with this today. All the pics. Well, they do all kind of have the same, like feel and style, and a lot of them use the same methods, especially when it comes to like the water area. I think it looks really like, I think it's a cool performance piece, and that's all it needs to be. Because you're just trying to engage with the passerbyers enough. You have to engage with them enough for them to be like, oh yeah, I'll support you. I was in Vegas and I had an interaction with one of, not the artist, I don't know if it was his girlfriend or his manager or whatever. This was in between Paris and Bally's. He just had it posted up right there and he was doing his thing, and I was just like, does he have a social media? And she got all pissed off, just like, no, we don't use social media. She got all prissy about it, and I was just like, fucking, but can you do it? Fucking give me one full day uninterrupted, and yeah, fucking, I bet I could. Just saying. I would approach it in a very academic way, in the same way we approach all of our art studies. I would figure out what stencils they use. I would study their method of like rendering the water, because I know that they have techniques. They all share the same techniques. Get that shit in a day, son. And you know how to get the stars, right? They have the little palette right here. That's how they do it. You know what I'm fucking talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Again, we're not throwing shade. Like I said, I appreciate everyone's hustle. But like it's not them. It's the people that I'm with when we go around those things. So we just, hey man, what's up? What else did they do? You put the bucket. Or they have the thick brush, and then they dip, and they to get the reflections on the water. That's when they take the hard brush. They just go like that. Real one, what's up? Oh, Roan, you said real. I'm fucking blind. What's going on? You watch them all the time. You That's funny though, because like I only watch them in passing, right? I don't like fucking sit there and study their technique, right? But like I've seen them in passing enough times that you know what I'm talking about. You could recognize. What else do they do? What else do they do? It's always that thing with the water, or maybe not. Well, it's reflections, but it's always water. It's always that. Anyway, more power to them. Like I don't even do outdoor shows anymore, just in general, because I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Like I've done my fair share of outdoor shows in my time, and I got to the point where I'm just like, man, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I think one of the worst outdoor shows I did, it was in LA. It was called Ronin Expo, and it's actually my buddy runs it. I think he sold it, but yeah, it was just so windy, and like my display was acting like a fucking sail. It just caught all this wind and it just fucking was flying everywhere. What did they do for the stars? What did they do for stars? I mean, other than the finger flick. Okay, yeah, okay. You missed my performance earlier. So I recently, I'm not really into graffiti art. All right, is anyone here into graffiti? It's a completely new world to me. I don't know shit about it, right? But I was starting to get a little interested. So I had playing in the background, shit, what's his fucking name? Banksy killed him. What's his name? Well, more like street graffiti. Anyway, I didn't realize Banksy used, he was a stenciler. I'm not, again, I'm not really into the culture, so I didn't really know anything about that. Now, I had listened to this documentary, and I didn't realize he was a big old stenciler. And I was just like, the fuck? What is this? Yeah, you come to California, especially here in the valley, all kinds of crazy taggers, freehand taggers. And I was just like, what? Stencils? Fuck is that? I once left a comment on one of Ozzy's videos and he never responded to me. It's because I'm Asian. Oh yeah, that's sick. Yeah, he really blew up really quick over the past like 2 years. Anyway, he didn't respond to my comment. Yeah, that's cool, but like he also didn't respond to my comment though, so oh, it's because I'm Asian? Alright, that's cool. At least we have the answer. Yo, at least he's straightforward. I respect that. Oh no. We're gonna get hit for slander. Yo, this brush pen is hella good. So I've been using the Pentel brush pens for years, right? Also, this is a Zig brush pen. I can't remember exactly which one it is. I have to go find the box that it came in. But the bristle on it is very strong. The Pentel brush pens, they feel more like regular brushes, like paint brushes, so that it's very flexible. But this one is like really stiff. It's actually a lot easier to get fine lines with this one. What am I gonna do with my big old stash of Pentel brush pens? I think I got like 15 of them unopened right now. If you guys read the title, there's an artist on Instagram who I actually really like. She only has like, I think it's a female. She only has like 8,000 followers, so I'm sure not everyone here is following her, checking out her work, but name's in the title of the stream. Really fun artwork to look at. I think it's very visually appealing. Line work is really nice too. Anyway, that's whose artwork we're looking at right now. Very clean work, right, EXO? Yeah, I'm just looking at some of her posts. Make sure I don't run over my dog with the office chair. I guess I should go without saying the sketchathon has been paused. Uh, the 10,000 follower celebration sketchathon. It just there's just too much shit going on here. There's like no way for me to be able to take like an extended day where I could stream like uninterrupted or again, it's not me complaining. You know, I want to take care of my family. However, that said, I also want to be able to work. So, yeah, the sketchathon is just gonna have to be on hold until I can find adequate uninterrupted time. Whatever the fuck that means. That's why we moved the streams to the middle of the night, because like I just have to wait till everyone passes out. Yeah. Some old Square Enix stuff, right? Yeah, that's why the streams got moved to night, because the best chance I have of being uninterrupted is for everybody to be passed out. Unfortunately, when it gets late, I get really close to passing out. It's okay though, cause I got the secret to staying awake though. It's not about people though, it's about me. What? Yes. You wanna go? I think my dog wants to leave the office and go to the bedroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead her there. Come on. Am I playing any games lately? Nah. What's the last video game I played? There was that one stream after we finished the Ninja Turtles drawing. We had that one stream where we played Shredder's Revenge on stream. There's that. We beat it. It was just fun. Nah, you guys know I don't play a lot of video games, despite me loving video games. I haven't played any because, you know, the schedule's so packed. Even before, like, the only time I would really play a video game would be with the wife. Like, we would make, like, a date night out of it. And we'd just be, all right, we've been wanting to play, like, fucking Borderlands 3 or whatever, right? Tiny Tina, whatever. So we'd just make, like, a weekend out of it. And so it kind of doubled as, like, me taking a day off, catching up on video games, and being able to hang out with the wife. But since she is not capable of playing any video games right now, it's just kind of really put games on just like a like you don't play golf, right? If you don't play golf, you don't think about golf. That's how it is with me. All right, give me a second. Hold on. Okay, well, domestic duties are calling for right now, you know. So, I appreciate everyone for hanging out. We almost made we made it to 1 hour now, exactly an hour. Well, thank you all for hanging out. My bad. Stuff. I gotta take care of stuff. So, yeah, here's the link to the Discord. I will catch you all tomorrow. All right. Thank you all for hanging out. Peace.